Hello everyone, welcome to Stilt Video Series. No matter if you are applying for a B1 visa or a B2 visa, the questions that you will be asked at the beginning of the interview with the consular officer will be the same. Usually the consular officer starts the conversation by commenting something on the weather, the rush hour in the morning, or the long queue at the embassy. That's because they want you to feel comfortable and make you feel less nervous or stressed. Have all documents in your hands nicely arranged and in order. Hand to the interviewer every document that he asks for, followed by the explanations if you see it necessary. The commonly asked questions for U.S. visitor visa interview are the following. Question: what is the purpose of your visit to the U.S.? This is just a warm-up question. Just answer in 2 to 3 sentences which clearly explain the reasons behind your purpose of travel, whatever it is, as for business purposes, to negotiate a contract, to visit my mother who lives in the US, for medical treatment, etc. Answer shortly and clearly, since the time you have with the consular officer is short and you do not want to waste it by talking gibberish, and nor does the interviewer. Question: do you have any relatives or friends currently in the US? Even if you have some faraway relatives that you only meet every 3 or 4 years or even less, tell the consular about them. Alternatively, even if you have a friend you have only met once or twice, you will have to tell the consular again. It is better to do so rather than the consular officer finding out later, since that could put at risk your chances to get a visa. The embassy is mostly scared that their visitors will try to remain in the US, and hiding such information as having a relative or friend residing in the US might make your purpose of visit look more suspicious. Question: details on your friends or relatives in the US. If you have any, you will be asked questions on how long they have been living in the US, their addresses, what they work, etc. Therefore, try to contact your friends and relatives in advance and ask them about this information. Question: where will you be residing in the United States? If you have booked a hotel, show your hotel booking and tell the interviewer a bit why you have chosen that hotel. If you will be staying over at friends or relatives, show their information letter and describe your relationship with them. Question: what is the reasoning for traveling at this particular time? If you are applying for a B1 visa, it is easier for the interviewer to accept your reasons. Whereas if you are traveling under the B2 visa, then you have to give stronger reasons, as only during this period I can take days off at work. My friend or relative has available space at her home, is free only during this time of year. My medical condition has worsened now and I can no longer receive the right treatment in my home country. Question: how long will you be staying in the US? 1 week, 3 months, 2 days, etc. Just give the amount of time you are planning to remain in the US. Question: why do you plan to stay so long? Can you stay shorter? You must have a strong reason behind it, so provide the interviewer with a comprehensive explanation. Question: who will you be traveling with? If you are going alone, tell so. If you will be going with someone else, explain to the consular if these people will apply as your dependents or not, and also what is your relationship with these people. Question: have you booked your tickets? If you will be asked this question depends on your situation. However, if you've already done such a thing, hand the booking confirmation letter to the interviewer. Question: how much do you think your stay in the US will cost you? Prepare an itinerary for your US trip, including all types of expenses. Present this itinerary to the interviewer when asked this question. It will give the consular officer the idea that you know what you're doing, and that you are aware of how much you will be spending. Question: what do you do for a living? How much do you earn? Tell the interviewer about your profession, what you do in general, how long you've been working there, as well as about your workplace, its name, etc. Tell them about the income you receive from this particular job. If you have other types of income, that is, rent or freelancing, present how much you receive monthly or annually from them. Question: how will you be financing your trip? Who is your sponsor? This is a question they ask just to make sure where your money is coming from. You will be presenting to the interviewer a statement on your bank account and other documents, so of course, they know who will be sponsoring your trip. However, answer simply and clearly. Show proof of all your income and savings if you plan to finance your trip with your own financial means. Question: Are you married? Do you have children? Do you have pets? The consular wants to know if you are leaving someone behind to whom you are committed to you and will have to go back to. If you have children or pets, tell them who will take care of them while you're away and what your relationship is with the caretaker. Who will take care of your house, property, children, or pets while you are away? If you have children or pets, you will have to show to the consular the people who will look after them and your relationship with that person. The same with houses or property. Do you have any intention of remaining in the US? We all know that even if you do have an intention to stay in the US, you will not be telling that to the consular. This question is asked so you have a chance to prove to him that you have no such intention. You should be very convincing. Tell them the strongest reasons why you have to get back to your country upon your visa expiration. Show that you have very strong ties to your country by telling them you have family, kids, pets, friends, property, etc. Apart from these questions, the consulate may also ask other questions to ensure that you are in a sound physical and mental condition to travel to the United States. They are usually simple questions that can be answered with relative ease. Just make sure that the information entered into your B1 or B2 visa application is accurate, as the form will be referenced while you are answering the questions at the interview.